Wake team fourth in the league and leading 4-2 in the first 3 minutes and in search of the NCAA tournament. A bucket from Filipowski.
It really allowed, he and Andrew Carr fouled out, allowed Mark Mitchell and Filipowski to really have a field day at the rim.
Read the lob, and it rolls down from his point guard, Boopy Miller. Kyle Filipowski. Proctor kicks for Foster. Knocks it down.
And that's the problem when you play Duke. If you're going to be aggressive in the ball screen to start the possession.
They're the best three-point shooting team in the ACC and top 15 in the country. Hunter Sallis on a baseline drive. If you don't know his name, what's most important about him?
That his 6'5" frame. And you love on a game like this, Mike, when your best player, which has to be your best player, gets off to a great start.
Here's McCain, 40% from three, and he sticks one. Coming off 8 threes last weekend against Florida State. 2 years ago, the ACC Coach of the Year. It's an 8-0 Duke run. Boopy Miller out to shot big, dishes to Matt Marsh. When we come back.
Gotta love the penetration here from Boopy Miller. A little boop boop around the rim. Matthew Marsh, get him a dunk. Tournament team, if you just watch that team play.
Wake Forest just saw him last Saturday and lost by 2. Strong take from Tyrese Proctor at his second bucket.
Switched around because Proctor did not play in that Florida State game, coming off the concussion, coming off the bench again today.
Well, answers right back to the Deacs. A couple downhill drivers for Wake Forest. Duke's hit 3 triples. Wake Forest doesn't have any. And Filipowski goes to the cup with the left hand.
Puts it on the floor with that left hand especially.
And Reed, the 7-footer. Miller for 3, proving us wrong. Filipowski flash to the block. Goes up for 2 more.
Sometimes he can get himself into trouble doing too much on the perimeter.
Reed kicks it out for Sallis. Knocks it down. He's got 9 of the 19. Filipowski stepping out this time. No doubt. Wake with it down 2. Boopy Miller's been calling for it. Wants a deep one.
Let's give you a little taste of Boopy. Going to break here. A little Boopy Miller. Kevin, only 4 of 19. Again, 19's not a lot of attempts in 8 games. He has come out aggressive today.
Caleb Foster with a response for Duke. Here's McCain driving on Fredrickson. Bottled up. Found Mitchell for the stop. Mark Mitchell
is well defended. Parker Fredrickson, you just give him a little bit of an angle as Efton Reed leaves the picture.
And again, Reed fouled out in just 15 minutes in the first meeting early last week between these teams. He got it down low. Got a steal on Mitchell.
For both has not been great. So there's been a lot at the rim so far.
Sallis created a little bit of space and got it to go. Proctor. Offensive rebound, Roach. Filipowski. And that one goes down for Filipowski, and he's got 8. 28 all, just outside of 4 to go in this first half. It has lived up to it. Chris Patola, Mike Monaco, our entire crew with you. Foster from the corner. Knocks down a 3. And on an ACC best right now, 5-game winning streak. Filipowski is double. How about passing out of the post to Proctor?
That's why I love him on the block. Nice job out of a timeout.
Same thing Coach Greenberg said as well. He likes it inside out, the method for Filipowski. Sallis, oh man!
Over the top. And here's Hunter Sallis. And I am always in the camp of protecting the shooter.
Hildreth off the shot fake. He's got that wrist injury he's been dealing with. That doesn't go. Carr, stick back. 1 of 6 shooting for him in that first half. Matched up with Mark Mitchell. He had a couple of first half fouls. Carr goes pivoting for 2.
Oh, you love Steve Forbes out of the locker room going right at Mark Mitchell.
For Duke. Wake's defense, Steve Forbes said, wasn't good enough. Looking for better today. Kerry Roach in foul trouble himself with 2. He shot it at 46% from 3. Steve Forbes attacks Mitchell again. Double came on Carr and Sallis. Snaps it. Third three, and he's got 17.
Attached in the half court, you can't be ball watching. I mean, Jeremy Roach, there's got to be an awareness on Hunter Sallis. You cannot.
22 minutes this afternoon. Roach around the corner. Tough follow-up. And Filipowski the follow. Spinning again on Mark Mitchell. Carving out space and scoring with the right hand. He's got Duke as a 3 seed. They're tied atop the ACC with North Carolina at 12-3. Sallis is feeling it. Alpha indeed. Caleb Foster was big in the first half at 8 points. Hardly came off the floor. Shot clock winding down. Roach fires. Knocks it down. We said it. Jeremy Roach hit. Carr has been busy these first 4 minutes out of halftime. Reed gets the roll. Reed calling for it. Matched up with Filipowski. The Gonzaga transfer. Kicks it out for Sallis. Again!
Jeremy Kane is their best perimeter defender. I like him on Sallis for the balance of this game.
Proctor, big three. Down the wall. Not McCain. Carr, shot clock winding down. Carr spinning again. He is heated up in this second half. Proctor kicks it out for Roach. Proctor rises. Hits another. Tyrese Proctor. John Shire's team on a 5-game winning streak. Hottest team in the ACC. Proctor for Young. Now Roach accelerates. Hits in the mid-range. Sallis matched up with McCain, who didn't bite, and forced Sallis into a tough one. You said it, best perimeter defender for Duke. Now he pulls up. Hits! The freshman is special.
Jared McCain from the parking lot. Well, at least where Mike Monaco got the park.
And he's back in for Steve Forbes. Hildreth goes driving on McCain and off the glass. We told you he's playing with a wrist injury. The Wake team 4th in the ACC. You see the 9-6 league record. Down by 2. Good pass. Reed to Carr. Tied at 58.
Big to big.
There's McCain creating some space. And with the left hand on Sallis. He says, I've gotten really good at being present. He calls that his greatest accomplishment. Carr underneath. The stop. Back and forth we go. Roach out the screen from Mitchell. On the roll. Mitchell follows. Battling again with Filipowski. And backed out to Sallis. 5 to shoot. Working on Proctor. Sallis. Pass. How good has he been? And he and Tyrese Proctor leading the Blue Devils with 14 apiece. Sallis off a screen, knifes to the mid-range, and scores again. It's 11 of 13 for Hunter Sallis. Loose ball, Hildreth. Awake running. Hildreth with a one-track line, got it back. In between 3 Blue Devils. It's out of bounds. The Duke team that has been ascending the last few weeks. They've won 8 out of 9 and 16 of 18. Here's Roach again. In a spot he loves, gets it to go. 11 for Jeremy Roach.
Screen, they said a double stagger. Nice job coming off of it with pin.
In a game with which the entirety has been played within 2 possessions. Roach down the lane. And the foul!
Nationally have shown out. He's been able to turn a corner. Again, they're running him off of that far corner.
Wasn't there for Sallis. He's being dogged by Roach. Miller kicks. Carr hoists. Hits! Wake leads. And how about this look defensively for Duke? Showing his zone. Carr flashes to the logo. Hildreth. Connects! And Cam Hildreth made Duke pay. McCain flashes. Hits! How big is this guy? He's had a monster second half. Reed a handoff for Hildreth. Down the lane. Lost it on the way up. But it will stay with Wake Forest, and Duke disagrees.
Live, that looked like it was off Hildreth to me.
hard to tell from that angle. Miller into Carr. Gets the roll. 18 for Carr.
High leverage games. Free throws are big and under out of bounds. What execution on that? They come down to the foul line.
I mentioned baseline out of bounds, side out of bounds, and Wake traditionally in those specialty areas, one of the best free throw shooting teams in the country. Hildreth picked it from Roach. Miller off to the races. Lays it in. Still plenty of time for Duke down by 5.
You don't need it.
Proctor for Filipowski for 3. Pass!
Man.
2-point game. 1.8 to go. Duke down by 4. On the inbounds, it's picked. And the party is on in Winston-Salem.